how to solve the differential equations using our numerical procedure. So already we know how to solve the differential equations. Yes or no? We have discussed in your school level or even in your previous semesters. Okay. Second order differential equation is already solved by finding first semester. I can give it 2 and 4 questions. How will you solve the second order differential equation? By finding CF and PI. Never. Okay, that is for higher order. So here also we are going to discuss how to solve the differential equation, but we are going to solve it by numerical procedure as we did our first 2 units. Okay, so take down unit 3, numerical solution of ordinary differential equations. Numerical solution of ordinary differential equations. So we have the procedures for partial differential equations also. Now we have discussed the Laplace equations.
Ordinary
differential equation. So now we have discussed the Laplace equations in your previous subject. Okay, those equations can also be solved by using our numerical procedure, but that is not included for you. So we are going to discuss only about the ordinary differential equations. Okay. So here the methods of solving can be categorized into 2 things. One is called as the single step method, and the other one will be called as the multi-step method. Okay, yes. So what type of problems we are going to solve under this one is that if ordinary differential equations with initial value conditions, they will be called as initial value problem. What is the meaning of initial value problem is that you will be given a boundary condition only at the one single point. Okay, ஒரு equation கொடுத்துருவாங்க, அதுக்கு ஒரு certain conditions கொடுப்பாங்க. If the condition is given at one single point, then it is called as the initial value problem. Okay, if the condition is going to be given for more than one point, then it is called as the boundary value problem. Okay, but we are not going to discuss boundary value problem, we are going to discuss only the initial value problem. For example, you may be given an equation y dash plus x is equal to 2, at which the boundary condition y of 0 is equal to 2. Okay, so what is the meaning of this y of 0? No? Y of 0 is what is the meaning? The 0 indicates for which value? Which variable? Y dash. Say no. X. Okay, wow. So I discuss the ordinary differential equation. One will be a dependent variable and the other one will be an independent variable. Any dependent variable you differentiate. The variable which you are going to differentiate is called as the dependent variable. By which one you are going to differentiate, that is called as the independent variable. You can either differentiate y or x. You are going to differentiate which one? Y dash means you are going to differentiate y. So y will be the dependent variable and the other variable is which one? X. X is the independent variable. Whenever you have given conditions like this, the term whichever is in the bracket is for the independent variable and the right side is for the dependent variable. Okay, normally we are dealing with the variables like x, y, z. Single equation means normally x and y will be the variables. If you are going to discuss for 2 set of equations means x, y, z. Okay, so we have equations like this. Y will be the dependent one and x will be the independent one. So this bracket value will be for x variable. The meaning of this one is when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 2. That is the meaning. Can you understand? Okay. Some cases will be given a condition like this also. What is the meaning of this one? When this is for which variable? X. When x is equal to 1, which will be equal to 1? Y dash. The first derivative of y dash, y will be equal to 1. So the meaning of this condition is x is equal to 1 means y dash will be equal to 1. It is not compulsory that the condition should be given for y only. It may be given for the first derivative or second derivative also. Okay, any notes so far? Yes, this is called initial value problem. In some cases, what will happen is that you give the condition like this. I need the information only about the point x naught y naught. Okay, then it is called as the single step method. To find y2, I need the information only about the point x1 y1. Okay, settle it. Nanchikapro ukamukura. Listen, single step na ஒரு unknown கண்டுபிடிக்க போறேன்னா அதுக்கு வந்து அது முன்னாடி பாயிண்ட் மட்டும் தெரிஞ்சா போதும். அதுக்கு முன்னாடி அது அப்படியே என்ன பாயிண்ட் இருக்குன்னு நமக்கு தெரிய வேண்டாம். அப்படி இருந்ததுன்னா it is called as a single step method. To find y1, if I know what is x0 and y0, I can find y1. Okay, to find y2, it is enough if I know what is x1 and y1. ஒரே ஒரு வேல்யூ மட்டும் எனக்கு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் தெரிஞ்சா போதும் I can find that unknown. Even இது எனக்கு தெரியலனா கூட I can find y2 using my x1 and y1. Okay, so those are called as a single step method. To find the unknown, I need the information about only one particular value. Okay, then that is called as a single step method. Whereas multi-step method means to find one unknown, I need the information about previously more than one value. Okay, ஒரு value இருக்கு. அதை வச்சு என்ன அடுத்து கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியும்னா என்ன வந்து single step method. ஆனா அந்த unknown என்ன கண்டுபிடிக்க more than one value எனக்கு தேவைப்படுதுன்னா that is called as a multi-step method. Can you understand this difference? So in the single step method we are going to discuss Taylor series method, Euler's method, then modified Euler's method, RK method. All these things we are going to discuss as the single step method. So whereas in multi-step we are going to discuss Adam and Williams predicted capital method. So these are the things we are going to discuss under this unit. Okay, so single step method, how many methods we are going to discuss? Taylor's, Euler's, modified Euler's and RK method, 4 methods. So for multi-step we are going to discuss only 2 methods, Adam and Williams. Okay, so totally the every unit you are going to see only 6 different formulas and how to solve the problems under this unit. Okay, but this is just an outline of our unit what we are going to discuss. Any doubt? Okay, so first we are going to start the Taylor series method now. For this you should know your differentiation now. You all know the differentiation. You need the help of the differentiation to solve by Taylor series method. So you will be given a differential equation like this. Solve y dash is equal to x square plus 2 given y of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, at x is equal to 0.2. Some questions will be like this. Without the question for the entire group. Okay, we are going to solve this one question by using various methods. Okay, so what equation is given when you are the corresponding first derivative? Okay, first you find all the initial information as usual. Okay, the starting value of x, starting value of y. That will be denoted by x0 and y0. Then you will identify what is the interval difference h1. These are the basic things for all the types of the problems under this unit. Okay, so what is the initial condition given? Y of 0 equal to 1. So what is the meaning?
X equal to 0,
When x equal to 0, y equal to 1. So this will be the starting point of our x and y. So you assume that x0 equal to 0, y0 equal to 1. The starting values, initial values. Okay, then some unknown is given now. So what is given? Solve this Need help for anyone? Then should we start with the first method? Yes. So continue, ma'am. Take down Taylor series method. Taylor series method. Taylor series method. So write y1 equal to, what are the formula? y1 equal to y0 plus h by 1 factorial into y0 dash plus h square by 2 factorial into y0 double dash plus h cube by 3 factorial into y0 double dash and goes on. Similarly y2 y1 plus h by 1 factorial into y1 dash plus h square by 2 factorial into y1 double dash plus h cube by 3 factorial into y1 double dash and goes on. Should we continue? When you see the formula itself, to find y1, you are taking help of which value? y0, y0 dash. All that is equals only on y0. To find y2, what you are using? y1. If you need to find y3, what you can use? y2. So this is like a single step method. Okay, just we are using only the one set of information to find the unknown. Even this y2 can be found by using y0 itself. Okay, that will tell you when we are solving the problems. Okay, so y2 கண்டுபிடிக்க y1 வச்சு தான் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் அவசியம் கிடையாது. நான் இந்த y0 இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வச்சு கூட நல்லா கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியும். Okay, that will tell you how to do it when we are discussing the problems.
அதுதான் மல்டி ஸ்டெப்.
Only one step. I need information about only one value. And ஒரு value information தான் போதும் எந்த அமௌண்ட் என்னால கண்டுபிடிக்க. Okay, இப்போ y0 எனக்கு தெரியும். எனக்கு y1 தெரிஞ்சாதான் y2 கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்ன்ற அவசியம் கிடையாது. y0 வச்சு I can find y2. Correct ஆ வருது. Using y0 I can find y2. இந்த additional information தேவை. So what it is called as a single step. Okay, should we start the problems? So right, using Taylor series method. Using Taylor series method. Find using Taylor series method, find y at x is equal to 0.1 if dy by dx is equal to x square y minus 1, comma y of 0 equal to 1. Y of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, as I told you, first you collect all the preliminary informations. You have to decide what is x naught, what is y naught, what is the h value, and what is the unknown you are supposed to find. Okay, so start the solution. What is the given condition?
y at x is equal to 0.
Condition. What is the condition given?
X square
y
Condition.
y not equal to
Y of 0 equal to 1. When the condition y of 0 equal to 1. So using the condition, first we find what is x naught and what is y naught. Can you tell me what is x naught? 0. What is y naught? 1. So right, here x naught equal to 0, y naught is equal to 1. Okay, first to decide this one with the given condition. After that, see what you are supposed to find. What you are supposed to find? Y at x is equal to 0.1. Before writing this one, check whether you are given the h value or not. Or given the h value? No, h value 2. அப்பனா எதை வந்து x unknown ஆ கொடுத்திருக்காங்க assume this unknown to be our x1 itself. So x1 is equal to 0.1. So how do you know the corresponding y value? y1. So this is what you are supposed to find. Find the y value at x equal to 0.1. X 0.1 இருக்கும்போது y என்னன்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So we are supposed to find what is y1. So decide what is the h value? 0.1. H will be the difference between these two values. 0.1 minus 0 will be 0.1. So h value is 0.1. What are we doing? Why calculator? Now calculator is not necessary at all. So next we identify what is the differential equation given. So what is the differential equation given? dy by dx is the denote பண்ணுவோம் y dash. So y dash equal to x square by minus 1. First differentiation will be given by y dash. This is the given condition. Now we are going to find y1. I gave you the formula, right? And the formula substitute பண்ண என்ன வேணும்? See the formula. Y you need the information about y0. After that h. After that y0 dash, y0 double dash, y0 double dash. இது மூணுத்துக்கும் என்ன அர்த்தம்னா the first derivative value when x equal to x naught and y equal to y0. The second derivative value when x equal to x naught and y equal to y0. Next third derivative value at x equal to x naught and y equal to y0 and goes on. Okay va? அந்த derivative கண்டுபிடிச்சீனா இந்த ஆன்சர் என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சி ஃபார்முலா சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணுங்க. So in the question y dash will be there. Using this y dash we have to find the corresponding second derivative, third derivative and fourth derivative, at least up to fourth derivative. Okay, ரொம்ப complicated இருந்ததுனா 3 derivatives எடுத்துக்கோ. Simple function na compulsory to go up to the fourth derivative. Y dash will be there in the question. That is find second, third and fourth derivative. Okay, in the session avukka. Yes, shall we start? So given y dash is equal to x square y minus 1. Okay, differentiate this one again with respect to x. What is the definition of y dash? Y dash என்ன? dy by dx. Adha y dash is. If you differentiate one more time, what will you get? Yeah, difference is dy by dx. இன்னொரு differentiate பண்ணுங்க. So what will you get?
d square by
d square by dx square. So that is our second derivative. So y dash and differentiate பண்ணா you will be getting the corresponding second derivative. So that will be our y dash. Okay, because that is the dependent variable. அதனால the y dash. Now go to the right hand side. We are having x square y. Then the terms. If there are two terms, how will you differentiate?
split it up and
How to split? x square plus y போடுறோமா? x square plus y போடுறோமா? Then how to split? Already we discussed the differentiation previous units also. When we discuss the Newton's method. Product of two terms means which rule you have to apply? Not Bernoulli's. That is integration. Product போட்டு எவ்வளவு ரெண்டு மூணு டேர்ம் வந்து என்ன சொன்னேன்? ஒரு டேர்மை டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ணனும், மிச்ச எல்லாத்தையும் என்ன வச்சுக்கணும்? கான்ஸ்டன்ட்டா வச்சுக்கணும். ஓகேவா? So having two terms, you retain one as a constant and differentiate the other one. Okay? I will retain y as a constant. What is y dash because it is a different variable. So that will be y dash plus. Now again product of two terms. For this again repeat the product two. So keep x square as it is. What is differential of y dash? Y dash plus keep y dash as it is. Differential of x square 2x. So if you combine this, you can write this one as 2y plus 4x y dash plus x square y dash. Yes, because this two are same. Okay, you want to go for fourth derivative, what do you do? For first one, product was necessary or not necessary? No. 2, what is the differential of y? Y dash. Okay, what this product rule or no? Product rule. For this one, product rule. This is the stopping of the third derivative. Can you understand the logic now? Simple functions are there. Mostly everything simple differentiations are there. Nothing will be complicated. Okay. So this is the first column you are going to make. In the column, what you are going to find is that the corresponding derivatives at the point x0, y0. Because in the formula you substitute we need what is y0 dash, y0 double dash, y0 double dash. இங்க நீங்க கண்டுபிடிச்சது only a general term. Okay, particular x0 y0 என்ன ஆன்சர்ன்றது நீங்க கண்டுபிடிங்க. That you are going to do it in the second column. அது ஒரு பெரிய வேலை ஒண்ணுமே இல்லை. நீங்க டெரிவேட்டிவ் கண்டுபிடிச்சதுல in this one we replace all x and y to be x0 and y0. Okay, so what will be y0 dash? x0 square y0 minus 1. Linear quotient will be having what is x0 and y0. If you substitute that, you will get the corresponding answers. All those answers only we are going to substitute in the formula. Okay, well, so our main objective is to find this derivatives correctly. Okay, then you can substitute, you can get that answer. If you substitute those in the formula, your problem is over. Okay, can you understand the differentiation? Just start the solution. Have you written up to this step? X is equal to 0.1. Have you written? So now split your page into two columns now. So first column will be for derivatives. Second column will be for derivatives at x0 and y0. So for this problem x0 is 0 and y0 is 1. Split them into two columns. Copy the derivatives. Copy the derivatives. Right, first one. Split into two columns as well. Have you written the derivatives one?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I start with the second column? Okay. So what are we going to do? To find the second column, all replace x and y to be x0 and y0. So find this answer. What is x0 value for our problem? 0. And y0 is 1. So 0 minus 1 will give you minus 1. Okay. So this is only for your understanding, ma. You need not write x1 and y0 in all the terms. Directly also in this formula you can substitute what is the x and what is the y value. Okay. Now find the second derivative. Y0 double dash will be equal to 2 Okay, so whether this is a finite times or infinite number of terms, no? Derivative is finite or infinite? Infinite, because I can find the fourth derivative. I can go the fifth. I can even find the 100th derivative also. So we are restricting just for our purpose to be up to third derivative. So in all the problems in this type, what you have to do is that after finding the values, put etc. symbol. That is important because this is not finite one, this is infinite one. நான் நம்ம கன்னியஸ்காக நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிக்கிறோம் மூணு டெரிவேட்டிவ் எடுத்துக்கிறோம். But that is not so the entire problem. Written written over the values. If you complete this, let's start the formula. Complete it all. I will count those values. Good. So right, this is only the procedure one. Next step, you write your formula, substitute and find what is here y1. So right, by Taylor series, y1 equal to y0 plus h by 1 factorial into y0 dash plus h square by 2 factorial into y0 double dash plus h cube by 3 factorial into y0 double dash plus etc. This is a formula to find y0. So all are known values now, substitute. So what is y0 value for our problem? 1. Plus what is the h value? 1. Divided by 1 factorial into y0 dash. That will have in a second column. y0 dash is minus 1 plus h square 0.1 the whole square by 2 factorial into y0 double dash. y0 double dash is 0 plus h cube by 3 factorial 0.1 the whole cube divided by 3 factorial into the third derivative. Third derivative is 2 plus etc. Now simplify this one and find the answer using calculator. Put directly in the calculator and get the answer. 1 minus 0.1 plus 0 plus 0.1 cube into 2 divided by 3 factorial. Two point. So your answer will be 0.9002. Are you getting it? Can you understand how to solve the problem by Taylor series method? Read it out. So you should try to make all mistakes when you are inputting the data to the calculator. And one important point in Taylor series, after you write the answer, you have to put a comma and unnecessarily you have to write approximately. Okay, why? Because of that this is an infinite term, yes or no? Just for our sake, we are restricted to 3 or 4 terms. So in all the answers, after completing the answers, you have to put the word approximately. You should not forget that one in all the problems. Okay? Shall I give you the next one? Next problem. Given given y dash is equal to given y dash is equal to x plus y comma y of 0 is equal to 1 y of 0 equal to 1 find the values of y at x equal to 0.1 and 0.2 at x is equal to 0.1 and 0.2. So here you are supposed to find the y value at 2 points. Find y at x is equal to 0.1 and 0.2. As usual, identify the preliminary exam. What are the first things that identify? X naught, y naught, h. Decide all those values.
X naught 1.
X naught is
0.
0 or 1.
X naught is 0.
0 or 0. Either bracket ku irukku adha namoda x naught. So you are given x naught is equal to 0. What is y naught? 1. The right hand side value. Are you given the h value? No. So either continuous irukkaanga you assume that as an x value. What is given? Find y at x is equal to 0.1 and 0.2. Assume that as the next two x values. So x1 is equal to 0.1, x2 is equal to 0.2. So you have to find both of this one. How will you know the corresponding y values? y1, y2. So you are supposed to find two unknowns, y1 as well as y2 for this group. Again, decide what is the h value? 0.1. In the x or interval difference, that will be equal to 0.1. So tell me what is the column you need to take from? In a column of 1. So first after finding all these initial things, what are you supposed to find? The derivatives. You have to find all the corresponding general derivatives. Okay. So first column will be for general derivatives. You are given y dash is equal to x plus y. Differentiate this and try to find at least up to the fourth derivative. Shall we do? So what is the differential of y dash?
Y double dash.
Y double dash. What is the differential of x? 1. X with respect to x. When x is very independent variable. So differential of x will give you 1. What is differential of y? 1. Y is an independent variable. Apna y differentiate panna y dash dy by dx. So you will get y dash. Differentiate again. What is differential of y double dash? Y double dash. What is differential of 1? 0. Differential of y dash? Y double dash. Fourth derivative. Differential of y dash will give you y double dash. So what will be the fifth derivative? y4. And goes on, you can find up to any infinite number of derivatives. Okay, whenever easy and then we can go to the fifth derivative because it's very easy. Okay, copy down. Never. X naught by naught. What will be the second column? You have to find the derivatives at the point x naught and y naught. So for this problem, x naught is 0 and y naught is 1. In your first column, replace all x and y to be x naught and y naught. So y naught dash equal to x naught plus y naught. What is the answer? 0 plus 1, 1. Next, y naught double dash will be equal to 1 plus y naught